Hey guys, it's Kirsten and welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be another storytelling session, except this time it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be about difficult coworkers. We all have them. Who doesn't? If you don't, well, you must be living on planet Jupiter and you probably won't be watching this video anyway, so who the heck cares? But if you're like the rest of us living down here on Earth, you're going to have one or two difficult coworkers. Regardless if you're a nurse or not or what have you, you're going to have people that are just make things more complicated. So one subject I'm going to talk about, and this has happened throughout most of all my employments, before I became a nurse, after I became a nurse, while I'm a nurse, it happens to everybody. And that particular problem is people who gossip. It is the worst thing. Now, I'm not talking about when you're concerned about somebody's well-being, someone has destructive behavior, you're not sure what you should do, so you go to another coworker and you try to figure out like, hey, what do you think? You know, should we do something? I'm concerned. I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about those people who go around spreading rumors about other people just because they have nothing else better to do. And I've seen this with the young, with the old, with the middle-aged, with everybody. And for me, it's sad. So yeah, how can we combat that? Well, for one thing, if someone comes to you and starts gossiping about somebody else, you can just be like, nah, brah, it's not gonna work with me. You let them know that you're not into gossiping. You're not feeling it. You don't like it. How do you know that it's true? What if somebody were saying those things about you and spreading rumors about you that could be potentially detrimental to your job, to how your other coworkers see you? And people that don't even really know you that well are going to begin to think ill of you, all because somebody else does this. I had this particular experience happen to me in various different ways. I'll share two brief stories with you, so this is not too long. One of which that happened to me many years ago. I had a friend of mine that I went through nursing school with, and something had happened where she wanted to work in the department that I worked in. And well, long story short, someone in the department that I worked in was bad-mouthing her for whatever reason. And they didn't even know my friend. So thinking that I was a good friend, I went and I told her this. And she completely flipped out on me. She totally freaked out on me. And she told another one of the other nurses that I worked with that I had said these things to her, and this other nurse who I really didn't like and was just rude anyway, approached me and was like, oh, why did you tell, let's call her Julie. Why did you tell Julie those things? And I was like, whoa, what? No, I didn't mean it like that. I tried to talk to Julie about this, but Julie was not having it. She didn't want to hear my side of the story. I thought I was being a good friend. I wasn't trying to gossip. I wanted to warn her that this particular person was saying bad things about her. I learned my lesson. Those types of things, you don't know how other people are going to take them. And in hindsight, looking back, I think, well, how was that beneficial to her anyway? It might have been, you know, something that would have hindered her from moving forward to wanting to transfer to our department. And maybe this particular the person who was saying these things about my friend, maybe he did it on purpose so that she wouldn't make it up to that department, and then he would spread all these rumors about her. I don't know. I don't know people's intentions. I know that my intentions were good. So another quick story to add to this whole gossiping thing happened to me many years ago. And it basically was this other nurse that I used to work with in the hospital, and she just liked to gossip about everybody. Most of the things were unfounded. She would look at a situation and she would twist them. One particular day, she had witnessed another nurse do something that potentially could have been bad, maybe depending upon the circumstance and if you knew everything that was going on. Well, instead of approaching that particular nurse directly, she went to our boss, which was terrible, first of all. Luckily, we had a pretty good boss at that time, so the boss handled it really well. But my thing, what I said to this nurse was, why would you do that? I mean, this nurse could have lost her job. It just was a bad situation. It wasn't good for anybody. It just wasn't handled correctly. Truly, it was just gossiping. It really wasn't founded on anything. So if you find yourself about to gossip, stop. You don't know the lives you could be harming. You could be harming yourself, because then even though you might not think this, people are going to know you as the gossiper. I know that the different jobs I've worked at, we all knew who the gossipers were. Everybody did. The gossipers were friends with everybody, but we all knew who that person was. So just think about that. You are being labeled behind your back, whether you know it or not, as the gossiper. You don't want to be known as that person. So think about what you're doing. You could be harming other people, and try to be more positive. I mean, unless someone's really harming somebody else, literally, then that's a cause to bring attention to it. But that is my story. That is my soapbox I'm sitting on, you guys. I hope you like that. I guess kind of an advice series as well, or some advice I'm throwing in there, my experience as a nurse and just as a human being. So if you like this video, like it. Let me know that you want more of it. Or just share your comments down below. And if you didn't like it, I'm sorry. But, you know, I think I like telling you guys these stories. So comment below. Share with me your experiences too. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.